Hi, and thanks for stopping by my auction. I'd like to take just a few minutes and kind of show you what xbmc is. And I'm doing the video because I kind of feel like it really gives you more of what xbmc really is versus, you know, a few paragraphs. Now, what really makes xbmc what it is are all these add-ons that you see here. I'm going to come back to that in just a second. Um, Now, I don't have mine set at the moment, but you can have it set up so that you have if you have an external drive where you've got your own movies or TV shows that you want to watch, you can do that, and then they'll show up in here. And the great thing is it pulls all the information for you: DVD covers, producer, directors, all the actors, a little short synopsis of the show, movie, whatever. And you don't, and it's really nice to have. But I'm going to show you some of the add-ons here. Now, we have live streaming, like add-ons, like I'm going to show you US TV Now here. Um, you've got ABC, CBS, Fox, PBS, and so forth. So if I come in here and want to watch CW, and sometimes it can take us, a little bit to launch.
All she does is plop herself down there and answer phones all day. The nerve. Oh, calm down, weirdo. It's a joke. She's a joke.
So you've got, these channels, and there are a few cable channels that show up during prime time. And again, that's live, just exactly that is the live feed of ABC, CBS, and so forth that you would see if you had satellite or cable. Now, there are some other live streaming add-ons. One of them here is Mashup, and you'll come in here and you can see live streaming, and you've got Live Station News, which if you click on it here, you'll see that these are just news channels. So you've got Russia Today, Press TV, Your Own News, C-SPAN, and so on. So you've got quite a few. If you like your news, you can definitely go in there and check that out. iLive Streams is one. You can come in here and look up just English channels, depending on where you're at and whether you're interested in that. So see, you've got HBO, you got Cinema HD, WWE. So if I want to check out MTV, let's see if it plays here. Sometimes live streams will go down temporarily, and but they always
These women are
come
about to
back.
find out Just Fab shoes are only $39.95.
Now, again, you're going to see commercials and so forth with these because, of course, you are looking at a live feed. You've got, of course, Nickelodeon, and here's pay-per-view. And you've got quite a few, and that's just there. Then you can come K1MO5. He's got quite a number of channels here. You come into the entertainment section. You've got A&E, Animal Planet, Cartoon Network, CBS Reality, Fox Crime, so on and so forth. And then you've got news channels, sports channels. If you like your sports, you can definitely come in here, and you've got, college football and, wrestling, live sporting events. And if you're interested in live events, you can definitely come in here and, you get the Hockey Network there. And then Max Powers. I mean, each one of these have live streams of one sort or another. And then TubTub is classic stuff. Like you've got the Kids Zone Network here. I really don't know what some of these play, other than, of course, Dick Van Dyke TV plays Dick Van Dyke. Beverly Hillbillies plays Beverly Hillbillies. You've got kids comedy, classic books and films. So you got quite classic. All this is like classic stuff. westerns of the 30s. That's something my grandpa would definitely like. So, you've got lots of, because I've had people actually ask me, where can I find, 50s and 60s TV, back in the days when TV was really great and all that. Here's Three Stooges, kids westerns. You've got quite a few things there. And some of the content is not going to be the greatest because you're talking stuff that's, 80 years old. But it does give you, one thing I do want to show you here in live streams is if you come in here by country, you've got all kinds of live streams here depending on the country. So if you want to see Brazil, there's just a few channels for Brazil. However, some of them have quite a few. I don't know what Afghanistan, you see they've got a number of channels here. Those are all live streaming channels. And then we have live streaming channels that similar to kind of like the Tub where here in the Giddy Up network, these are dedicated to whatever show that is listed here. Seinfeld, Curb Your Enthusiasm, Two and a Half Men, How I Met Your Mother, Third Rock from the Sun, Big Bang Theory. So if I want to watch Third Rock from the Sun, I come in here and I click on it and we watch Third Rock from the Sun. And there's no commercials on these. They simply, it's like watching an unlimited DVD of the whole series because it just goes from one episode to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next. And sometimes in the middle of the night, you'll see it repeat episodes that they showed during the day. Here's some classic TV channels, too. A few of these you saw on Tub, some of them are not. And there's several pages there. There's about 4 pages worth. You've got live TV channels here, too. I'm not going to stroll through all of them because they do change from time to time. If you are a sports fan, you've got WWE and you got Watch Wrestling. Also for wrestling, you've got Dobat here. Kickoff streams will show you, like here you go, you've got NFL, got NFL Sunday Ticket. So if you're worried about losing your football games, every football game is here. And same thing for hockey streams. All the hockey streams are there. It does require you to log in. You have to go to the website and get a free login. MLS Live, Mixed Martial Arts, and then of course you've definitely got NTV does show some sports too. Offside Streams does. NHL streams. Come in here and you've got a number of hockey things. And then Sports Devil and Sportsaholic have all kinds of sports, every kind of sport, tennis, wrestling, whatever. And then of course you got UFC. So you've got quite a few. I mean, so if you're a sports lover, you are not going to be disappointed. If you are like academics, you got Academic Earth, and you've got Discovery Earth Cam, and you've got a few others, Khan Academy. And anime, there's about 10 or 12 different anime add-ons, including the two I have here, Anime Ultimate and Cartoon World. You can get your Apple iTunes podcast. You can get all your podcasts from iTunes. You don't have to, miss out on that. In fact, xbmc supports Air Video, so you don't have to miss that. Expat TV requires a login too. It's free to get, but it does require you to log in, and so does Film On. You just have to go to filmon.com and get a link, an email, and or sign-in information. Sorry, can't think tonight. But if Film On has quite a few things, you've got Canadian TV. You've got business and. There's some live streaming actual channels there, and then there's Not Film On. Basically the same thing, but sometimes you'll see more stuff on Not Film On, and I don't know why, but that's the way it is. You've got local TV. You can come in here, and then they always have an exclusive channel that you can check out, and it changes all the time. And you can come in here and you can click on the different ones and you can see what is available for live channels at that time. News, TV, comedy, and so forth. And then, of course, if you really like movies, of course, you saw Mashup earlier. And Mashup is great because you've got... you can come in here and you know, the latest, featured, most viewed, most voted, HD releases. You've got a Kids Zone. I have a playlist here and a VIP. More power, that's mine. You know, I've got hottest, you know, newest new stuff, 80s, you know, documentaries, family and kids, classic Disney. So, you know, if you like, if you like all the old Disney shows like, you know, Witch Mountain, Daryl, Shaggy Dog stuff, boom, they're there. All of Elvis's movies, Christmas movies, I got it all. And then, of course, Hacker and Pirate Bay and Steel and Max Powers all have stuff as well. What can I say? I'm promoting my football replays. Allows you to see like replays of exactly what it says, replays of past football games. Easy News really has nothing to do with news. It allows you to check out and view movies and TV shows there too. Awesome DL is another one. And a couple of them that were the first time you launch it, you'll see the little advert there, but you won't see it after that. Here you can go, latest added, you know, new series and shows. So you can see this is all stuff that's been added just recently, and you can just, you know, click on it and watch. B movies is exactly what it says. You can watch all kinds of, you know, B movies, from westerns to just, you know, B movies, period. Fun in movies. Has a lot of Spanish stuff, so it's if you like that. And they also have, I think they have some other stuff as well. And ITV Player is another one I watch online. Ice Films is great for, remind me later. You've got stand-up comedy and you've got music, and like if you go to TV shows and you went to latest releases, here you've got you know, you can just go and see what's available. And then the great thing is if you want to, you can add to favorites. So then that way, the next time that you come in, you go here to favorites, and then all your TV shows or your favorite movies or whatever are going to be stored right here in your favorites, and you don't have to go searching through. Ice Films is probably the biggest HD library. That and Mashup are your two main ones for that. Of course, everybody knows what Hulu is. The great thing here is that you can tell it that you don't want to watch commercials by going into the settings and telling it you don't want commercials. Mega, I don't know exactly what it does. It's new. And, of course, Mega Movie Line. And then, of course, you got PBS. And I'm going to show you one other one here really quick. Okay, I don't have it on here. I didn't install it. Free cable. And basically, free cable allows you access to ABC, CBS, you know, and about a dozen, actually more than that, probably about 20 different cable channels, from Sci-Fi to USA, TNT, and the Hub for kids and Kids WB, and you can pull video on demand from their website, like for the networks and for some of the cable channels that have original programming. You can usually check out the latest and usually one or two past episodes of their regular programming, and then other stuff you can, you know, check out too. And then UltraVid is a nice one. Lots of free movies there. And the Collective kind of pulls everything together and allows you to, you've got about 7 or 8 different ones there that all kind of pull together. Simply Movies is another one that I like. Simply Movies because they host their movies on their own on their own servers, rather than some of the, because there's a few out there that are really slow, and you'll see a lot of buffering. And if you do that, usually if it's a popular movie, it'll be many places. So if it starts buffering, I just find a different place to view it, because, you know, some servers are really slow. But I like Simply Movies, and Much Movies is the same thing. They host their stuff on their own website, or excuse me, their own server. So that's pretty cool. And then there's I mean, then there's tons more than just what you're seeing here. Beetle is another cool one. But I'm going to take you really quickly and show you NaviX before, because I've already ran further than I intended to. I come in here to NaviX, and you'll see, there's all kinds of stuff. Each one of these is a playlist. So if I come up here and I click this, you can see that they've got, stuff available, and you can definitely check out what they have. And, again, everything is a playlist, so there's tons of stuff, and you can definitely see what's, there is, and go from there. And NaviX has a ton of stuff. And between all of it, there's probably not a movie or TV show you cannot find in xbmc. And yes, to answer one of the questions I get the most, is xbmc free? Yes, it is. There is nothing, no cost to xbmc. So thanks.